Have you ever witnessed a situation where someone needed help, but it seemed like no one was stepping forward? This is the thought-provoking world of the bystander effect, a psychological principle that influences our actions when we're part of a crowd. The bystander effect is the tendency for individuals to be less likely to help someone in distress when others are present. It's a phenomenon that raises questions about our social responsibility and the diffusion of responsibility in group settings. The bystander effect occurs because individuals often look to others for cues on how to behave in ambiguous situations. When no one acts, it can lead to inaction by all. Several factors contribute to this, including the spread of responsibility, social influence, and fear of embarrassment or making a mistake. The diffusion of responsibility occurs when individuals in a group assume that someone else will take action, leading to a collective hesitation to help. Social influence can also play a significant role. People may hesitate to act if they perceive that others are not concerned or are passive. The fear of embarrassment or making a mistake can further inhibit individuals from taking action, as they worry about potential judgment or consequences. Consider how the bystander effect can result in tragic outcomes when no one steps forward, but it can also lead to collective heroism when individuals overcome hesitation to help. Strategies like taking initiative, being prepared, and communicating clearly with others can help overcome the bystander effect in emergency situations. Fostering a culture of responsibility, where individuals are encouraged to take action and support one another, is essential for countering the bystander effect. The bystander effect reminds us that individual actions can make a profound difference. By understanding this phenomenon and taking initiative, we contribute to a more compassionate and responsive society. Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is the mental discomfort we feel when we hold inconsistent beliefs, attitudes, or values. It's like a mental tug-of-war that our minds strive to resolve. From making eco-friendly choices while driving a gas-guzzling car to supporting a cause but not taking action, cognitive dissonance is at play in various aspects of our lives. There are several ways people tend to resolve cognitive dissonance. Let's examine a few of them. One way is by changing our beliefs or attitudes to align with our actions. For example, if we start recycling, we might convince ourselves that environmental issues are now more important to us. Another approach is changing our actions to align with our beliefs. If we value healthy living but indulge in unhealthy habits, we might start exercising and eating better. Rationalization is when we justify our choices to reduce dissonance. For instance, if we buy an expensive item we can't afford, we might convince ourselves it's an investment. Cognitive dissonance plays a significant role in our choices and behaviors. It can influence everything from our lifestyle decisions to our political beliefs. Consider how cognitive dissonance can motivate personal growth and positive change, but also lead to self-justification and a resistance to new information. Strategies such as embracing discomfort, engaging in constructive dialogue, and staying receptive to new information can guide us toward personal growth and informed decision-making. From changing harmful habits to reevaluating our values, these strategies empower us to navigate cognitive dissonance and its potential for personal transformation. Cognitive dissonance, while uncomfortable, can be a catalyst for personal growth and ethical decision-making. It's a reminder that our minds are open to change and adaptations. The placebo effect. Have you ever experienced relief from a sugar pill simply because you believed it was medication? This is the captivating world of the placebo effect, a psychological phenomenon that highlights the incredible influence of our minds on our bodies. The placebo effect is the remarkable ability of our brains to produce real physiological and psychological changes when we believe we are receiving treatment, even if that treatment is inactive. From sugar pills that alleviate pain to sham surgeries that produce real improvements, the placebo effect can influence a wide range of medical and psychological conditions. This underscores the intricate connection between our mental and physical states. It's a testament to the mind's ability to harness our body's healing mechanisms. The placebo effect operates through several mechanisms, including the release of endorphins, reduction of stress hormones, and the modulation of pain perception. Expectancy and conditioning play significant roles in the placebo effect. When we anticipate improvement, our brains can initiate real changes, illustrating the power of our beliefs. The placebo effect has profound implications for healthcare. It highlights the importance of patient expectations and the need for rigorous testing to differentiate real treatments from the placebo response. Understanding the placebo effect allows us to harness its potential for well-being. It's about fostering positive beliefs and expectations in various aspects of our lives. In healthcare, the ethical use of the placebo effect involves clear communication with patients and respecting their autonomy and rights. From pain management to mental health, these examples highlight how belief in treatment can lead to genuine improvements in well-being. The Dunning-Kruger effect. It is a cognitive bias that explores why some individuals overestimate their abilities and knowledge while underestimating others. Have you ever encountered someone who confidently shares inaccurate information or believes they excel in a skill despite evidence to the contrary? This is the Dunning-Kruger effect. It is a cognitive bias in which individuals with low ability at a task overestimate their ability, while those with high ability at the task tend to underestimate themselves. From inexperienced drivers believing they are the best on the road to individuals proclaiming expertise in fields they know little about, the Dunning-Kruger effect can manifest in various aspects of life. The Dunning-Kruger effect arises from a lack of metacognition or the ability to reflect on one's own competence. It can have consequences in areas such as decision-making, learning, and even teamwork. This bias is driven by cognitive mechanisms, including the inability to recognize one's own incompetence and the failure to accurately assess others' abilities. Self-awareness and metacognition, the ability to evaluate one's own knowledge and skills, play pivotal roles in mitigating the Dunning-Kruger effect. Understanding the Dunning-Kruger effect is crucial for personal growth. It encourages humility, open-mindedness, and a willingness to learn from others. Overcoming this bias involves embracing self-awareness, seeking feedback, and being open to self-improvement. It's about recognizing that we all have room to grow. Strategies like seeking diverse perspectives, continuous learning, and cultivating a growth mindset can help individuals overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect. Cognitive dissonance. It is the mental discomfort we experience when we hold conflicting beliefs or when our actions don't align with our beliefs. From environmentalists using disposable plastic to health enthusiasts indulging in unhealthy snacks, cognitive dissonance can manifest in various aspects of our lives. Cognitive dissonance can lead to emotional discomfort and a drive to resolve the inconsistency, often by changing our beliefs, actions, or perceptions. This phenomenon is driven by cognitive mechanisms, including the desire for internal consistency and the discomfort of holding contradictory beliefs. Rationalization and justification are common responses to cognitive dissonance. We often find ways to rationalize our actions to reduce the discomfort. Strategies like mindfulness, seeking information, and setting clear intentions can help individuals navigate and resolve cognitive dissonance. From embracing sustainable lifestyles to making ethical choices, these examples highlight the power of addressing cognitive dissonance in personal and collective decision-making. Cognitive dissonance can influence our decision-making, leading us to make choices that align with our actions rather than our beliefs. Addressing cognitive dissonance involves self-reflection, openness to change, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. It's about fostering greater self-awareness.